Hello boys and girls, this is a guided video of me reading the questions for end of module 5 if you are completing it on paper or if you did not get to complete it with the live session. So here it is. Make sure that you have the end of module task that it says for 5 because it's our end of module for module 5. That you have your goal on top, which is 90% or higher on end of module, your name and date. We're going to go to question number 1. You are going to need colors for question 1. So if you do not have colors, go ahead and pause the video and make sure you have your colors with you. It says, color the shapes using the key. Write how many of each shape there are on the line. So I'm going to read the first letter A, and then you can pause the video and then when you move on to when you're done, you can press play so that you can hear me read the next choice and so on. Make sure you follow along. Ready? For A, it says you're going to color circles in yellow. Color the circles yellow that you see on the picture and then write how many you saw. Press pause. For B, it says in red you're going to color the rectangles. Color the rectangles red and then write how many you see. Press pause. C, it says in blue you're going to color the triangles. So color the triangles in blue and write how many you see. Press pause. D, it says in green you're going to color the trapezoids. Color the trapezoids in green and then write how many you see. Press pause. For E, it says you're going to color in black the hexagons. So color in black the hexagons and write how many you see. Press pause. For F, it says in orange, you're going to color the rhombuses. So color the rhombuses in orange and then write how many you see. Press pause. So boys and girls, by now you should have finished coloring and writing. Don't forget to write the number that you see of each shape. It's very important. Now we're going to move on to number 2. Remember that if at any point you need more time, you can press pause on the video. So number 2, the question asks, is this shape a triangle? If it is, you write yes on the line. If it is not, explain why it is not a triangle on the line. So remember, if it's a triangle, you write yes. Do you explain why? No, you just write yes. But if you write no, you have to say why not. Go ahead and press pause and finish number 2. Awesome. Now you should be on question number 3. It looks like this. It says, circle the attributes that are used to describe all cylinders. So you need to circle the attributes that describe all cylinders. The first box says, cylinders can roll. Cylinders are made of paper. Cylinders are hollow. Cylinders have 2 flat surfaces made of circles or ovals. Here's a hint. You need to circle 2. Letter B, right on the bottom. It says circle the attributes that are used to describe all rectangular prisms. First box, rectangular prisms can roll. Rectangular prisms have 6 faces. The faces of a rectangular prism are rectangles. And rectangular prisms are made of wood. Here's another hint. You need to circle 2 options. Number 4. It says, here are the pieces that Dana is putting together to create a shape. So she has these 2 shapes. It says, which of the following shows what Dana's shape might look like when she combines her smaller shapes? So these are the shapes that Dana has. If she puts them together, you need to choose 1, 2, or 3 and circle what you think it might look like if she puts her shape together. Press pause and press play when ready to move on. Now we move on to number 5. It says, match the time to the correct clock. So all you're going to do is you're going to draw a line to the correct clock. I'm going to read letter A. It says 10 o'clock. Go ahead and draw a line to match. B, 10:30. C, 1 o'clock. D, 3:30. Now we're going to go on to number 6. It says write the time on the line. Sorry, you can't see my paper, but right here. So you're going to write the time for each clock for A, B, and C. Remember, look at the shorthand first to write your time. Press pause and press play when ready. Letter D says circle the clock that shows 5:30 o'clock. 5:30 o'clock. You need to circle the clock that shows 5:30. Press pause if you need more time. Now we're moving on to number 7. Make sure it says number 7 on your question. Right here, it says draw the minute hand. So that means you're drawing the long hand so that the clock shows the time written above it. Here you have two clocks, A and B. So, letter A, you're supposed to show 4:30. The hour hand already shows 4. You need to draw the minute hand so that it shows the minutes. For B, asking you to show 5 o'clock. The hour hand already shows 5. You need to draw the minute hand so that it shows o'clock. Letter C, it says draw one line to make this rectangle into 2 squares that are the same size. So you need to draw one line to make the rectangle into 2 squares. Go ahead and draw the line. Now we're going to go to letter D. It says, circle the words that make the sentence true. 1 square makes up 1/2 or 1/4 of the rectangle above. So the squares that you made up here, does 1 square make up 1/2 or 1/4? Circle your answer. Letter E. It says, color 1/2 of the rectangle. So go ahead and color 1/2. And then it says, what shapes were used to make the rectangle? So the shape that you shaded, what shape is that? Write the name of the shape on the line. The name of the shape that you shaded. Letter F. Color 1/4 of the rectangle. So go ahead and color 1/4. And then what shapes were used to make the rectangle? So the shape that you shaded again, write the name of the shape on the line. And finally, sorry about that. Our last question, make sure you go to letter G. And it says color 1/4 of the circle. The dot is in the center. So listen again. 1/4 is your keyword here. Think about how many parts your circle needs to have to show 1/4 and shade in 1/4 of the circle. And that is it for today. Make sure you complete this end of module and you submit it for a grade. Thank you.